Welcome to Trade Talk, the podcast where construction pros connect, share, and grow. Brought to you by Contractors Connect, this show dives into real-world issues facing today's builders on and off the job site.
Whether you're swinging a hammer, running a crew, or scaling a business, we've got the insights, stories, and expert tips to help you level up in the building industry.
I'm Sarah White.
And I'm Erin Bacher. And together, we'll be talking shop with industry leaders, tradespeople, and innovators who are shaping the future of construction.
Let's get to work. This is Trade Talk. Welcome back to Trade Talk, the podcast where construction pros connect, share, and grow. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Erin. And today's episode is special, not just because of the product that we're talking about, but the story behind it.
Yes, so we're talking about Gulf Armor custom doors. This is a product that was created by a family-run business that started right here in Fort Walton Beach, Southeastern Sash Door, and now it is part of a national brand, Builders FirstSource.
Yes, and their doors are more than just beautiful. They are built to withstand the storms of Florida, and they are built to customize to your design needs.
Right. So whether you're a homeowner, a builder, or a designer, this episode will be packed with lots of information about how their doors are not only beautiful, but they're code compliant, and all the information how you can use their products.
Looking forward to it. Let's get going.
If you're in the construction industry and your marketing feels more like a punch list than a plan, it might be time to call in the pros. At Bespoke Consulting, we help contractors and construction businesses get noticed with branding that builds trust, websites that convert, and marketing strategies that actually move the needle. Want to grow your business without wasting time or money? Start with Bespoke. Learn more at bespokeconsulting.com.
All right, well, let's get started. I'm going to introduce our guests today. We've got Taylor Peacock and Rob Ewing with Gulf Armor by Builders FirstSource.
Yeah, so let's kind of dive into the family history of Southeastern Sash Door and how that all started.
Yeah, absolutely. So my dad started Southeastern Sash Door in 1996. He was a traveling sales rep at the time and was selling to businesses like ours in this market, and knew that there was a void in the market and a need for millwork. And that was his passion. Since he was 17 years old, he worked in a door shop.
Wow.
And so he moved his family. And it was him and two partners that started Southeastern. Very small operation. Huff Homes is one of our biggest accounts today. They were our first sale at the time when we started.
All right. So Southeastern Sash Door created the Gulf Armor line. At what point? When was that?
Southeastern from the very beginning. They had a custom millwork shop, and they've always built solid wood doors. And with the ongoing code changes with the Florida building codes and all that, impact ratings and all that, and we needed to make a door that would keep up with the standards.
Yeah, with hurricanes in Florida. In
2016, we brought in a CNC router to up our quality. And after that, we decided to go ahead and have our own product tested. So we went down south and took a bunch of windows and doors, had them tested, had an engineer, and that's how the Gulf Armor doors were created.
Right. Cool. And so what has joining a national brand like Builders FirstSource done for, the Southeastern Sash Door, but also the Gulf Armor brand?
Yeah, really the biggest thing is the strength from a national branded company and being able to invest in people and equipment. We have to date some of the best machinery responsible for making some of the Gulf Armor brand that money could buy. In the last year and a half, BFS invested a ton of money into really high-tech, fancy equipment to manufacture these doors.
So now they're even better.
The manufacturing warehouse is impressive.
Since then, we've added a second router, more shapers, and more sanders. I mean, we have very, very high quality equipment now.
So these doors are not only American made, they're made right here in Northwest Florida.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And so, what makes Gulf Armor doors different than other custom doors?
We have a very, very strict standard when it comes to quality, and the engineering process, how we laminate and the material that we're using to manufacture these doors are the typical door you would buy from a company. When you receive it, would have a 1/8 of an inch veneer.
No, it's paper thin.
Yeah.
Literally, you could take these doors and hit it with sandpaper, and you could go through the veneer.
Yeah.
Very
or
easily.
a dog's claw.
You mean just a door you go buy at Home Depot is what you're referring to now.
Exactly.
And so a Gulf Armor door differs.
We're up to 3/8 of an inch thick of veneer, so
Okay.
you could sand this door just like if it was a solid wood door.
And you've done your homework. It was no small deal to go and get all that impact testing in, you said, South Florida?
That's correct.
Yes.
That's a step that not everybody takes.
It's like a 6-month process, and it's
Very expensive.
it's very rigorous testing. They take a 9-pound 6-foot 2x4 and they shoot it at 50 feet per second at a door.
Wow.
And several times, and it's got to remain its integrity, has to stay there, and then they pressure test it where it's positive and negative pressures that they put on the door, and it's a rigorous test.
And so they're beautiful doors, but that's where the armor part of the name really comes in, is that they're strong and it's going to protect your home as well.
Correct.
But when you see a Gulf Armor door, your first thought is not durability, it's beauty. I mean, they're works of art.
That's exactly right. It's a furniture grade quality.
Absolutely.
A labor of love.
That's exactly right.
And so they're totally customized. So if I'm, let's say I'm building a home, how do I get a Gulf Armor door? How does the process start?
Robbie, I'll let you.
You could come to us with a napkin sketch if you wanted to, or you could come up with a picture off a website or a photograph, anything you got, and you bring it to our salesman, and we then take it, and our department will make a shop drawing, and the salesman will sit down with the customer, and they fill out a small spec sheet that covers all the details of the door, and from there it gets approved, and we can get the door built.
And you go into production. About how long does it take? You're probably
Right now,
scared
we're
to say
about
that.
14 weeks.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, we're trying to get it better than that, but 14 weeks is a good,
That seems
is a good
reasonable
average.
That's
for
a good industry.
completely
wide
customized door.
And that's coming from raw lumber to a finished product. Well,
but
not a
then-
finished product. It still needs to be finished. It's a raw product.
Do you also have some standard doors that somebody could just go in and say, I want that one?
We do.
Okay.
We are soon to be implementing a QuickShip program where we're going to have a select style of 4 or 5 different door styles you could choose from, where we will have pre-manufactured all the components. So the components are on a shelf ready to be assembled. So from the time that you placed your order to assembly and ready for delivery, our goal is about 4 to 5 weeks.
Okay.
Versus the 14.
So that's somewhere in between, like a prefab door and a custom door. It's still a handmade door with all the
Absolutely.
Gulf
It has
Armor
no other-
ratings.
Correct.
It has the same specification of a door that takes
That's
14
brilliant. That'll help you hit a wider market as well.
Absolutely.
And that's for the people that, oh crap, I forgot to order my door in time, and now or the customer changes his mind. Has a fiberglass door. Well, no, I want a custom mahogany door now, and then
Well, that's
we'll
good.
be able to get them quick.
That's a good segue, because I was about to ask you, we've had other podcasts where we've talked about the importance of the timing of when the homeowner picks their finishes. And I think this falls under that category. I mean, your front door is like the jewelry of your front porch, your home. Best case scenario, when do you think in the building process people should start thinking about their door?
At the very beginning.
Very beginning.
That's what everybody says.
Yep. Yeah, that's one of the most.
We had somebody on recently that said, before you clear the lot.
Yeah,
Well,
absolutely.
a lot of times, the door is going to be specified by the architect. He's the one that comes up with the design and all that. And usually the homeowner goes, whatever the architect drew, that's what I'm doing. So they can bring us those plans and we can mimic that actual drawing.
So that's a good tip for homeowners, but also for the builders that you work with, which there are many. Don't wait.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right. Well, obviously you have to build the house to fit the door. So
Yeah, that's right.
you got to get that figured out.
And I feel like more often than not on the really intricate designs that we do, it's a retrofit application where the homeowner's not satisfied with their entry point today and see something on Pinterest or Instagram that they really like.
Or TikTok.
That's where the dreaming starts, you know. And we're good at that.
Right.
If you had a entry door that was a single door with two side lights and a transom, radius top transom, and you wanted it to be a double door radius top to
all
fill
one door
that
without
opening.
any side lights, any transom. You just wanted it all door.
Oh, I
Yep.
see.
We can totally customize.
What are
To fit
some
that
of the unique custom design elements and engravings that you guys have been asked to do?
There was one time we had to put a dragon on a door.
Okay.
And that was a relief. We've had interior doors. We do those as well.
Oh, okay.
Where you put like pantry or somebody's
Okay.
room. In our showroom, when we were Southeastern Sash Door, we actually have a door that we created the logo and painted it and put it in our showroom. We're going to do the same thing with the BFS. But you come up with it, we can do it.
Yeah, we've done a screen door for somebody. It was like a Valentine's Day present with their anniversary,
Oh,
husband and wife's name.
So he can always remember.
Yeah, kind of cool.
We did a plaque for a duck hunting company, and it's had their logo, and the logo was like 4 foot wide, and it's all really, and it has the duck's head, guns, and fish, and all this other stuff. It's come out pretty cool.
I bet
So-
there's quite a market around here in
I
the
could see
South
that.
for that kind of thing.
So, but you guys do commercial and residential then?
Correct.
Correct.
Okay.
Any commercial projects of note that come to mind that were memorable in whatever way?
Or that we might see around
That
town?
seaside, that giant seaside door.
Yeah, in the horseshoe of Seaside, where all the shops are, we did 2 entry doors a couple of years ago for JAT was the contractor that installed them, but they're 12-foot doors with
Wow.
another 8-foot transom. Very, very big. Impressive. Beautiful. One of them was painted. The other one they stained, and we had inlaid vertical maple with mahogany. Turned out very, very pretty.
Like I said, works of art.
Yeah, really.
Can you give us some examples of decorative options like glass, grills, and I've never heard of this one, speakeasies?
A speakeasy is those doors that have the little cutout where you have the door and you can look
Oh,
in.
like a speakeasy. I love
That's
that.
right.
How fun.
Yep.
So have you installed those for people before?
Oh, we've done many of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are they passing through there?
Oh, nothing. I mean,
It's
a lot of them
That's
we've
what you
done it
think.
for wine rooms.
Oh, yes.
They
Yeah.
can open the door up or whatever to look, and a lot of times they'll have a wrought iron grill. over the
I know
top
exactly
of
what
it.
you're talking about. Yeah.
I love a Dutch door.
Oh, yeah.
Do you
yeah.
see
Those
those
as
a
well.
lot?
We've
Not a
done-
lot, but we do them.
It's kind of a nostalgic thing.
Yeah.
You can't get any rating on a Dutch door.
Yeah.
So it's not a good entry door, but we do them often on interior applications.
I used to have one going from my downstairs to the steps up to my playroom.
Yeah.
We actually did a Dutch door gate for a customer where the top swung open so he could talk to his neighbors without looking through the fence so his dogs couldn't get out.
Oh
It
my
was
gosh,
kinda-
Home Improvement.
Yeah.
Remember that show?
Yeah.
How they would talk over the fence? I love it. I love
That's
it.
fun.
Well, you don't stop at doors. What else can Gulf Farmer do to complement a project? I know you have other things that you can do.
Whatever you want.
If it's made out of wood, we can do it.
Brackets. We've done railings with Chippendale railing for a big customer in Nashville, Tennessee. We've shipped out a bunch of stuff for them. Any corbels, just anything, shutters, louvers.
Faux beams.
Cutting boards.
Cutting boards.
Yes, we absolutely have done many of those.
Yes.
That's funny.
We even did a dining room table.
Okay.
Okay.
So this truly is a millwork shop.
Yes.
Shop is a very quaint word for what it actually is. It's quite a production, but that's how this all started, is a mom and pop business, and you still have that as the heart of the business. You can feel that when you're there, that you're locals doing something you're passionate about.
Absolutely. Yeah, we've done a good job of retaining our employees. The guys in the shop right now, I would say the vast majority of them have been with me for even from the loading docks, and been with me over 1-2 years, and upwards of I think 25 years. We've got some guys that have been with us that long. So
What about you, Rob? How many years?
23.
23.
Wow.
That's great. And that says something about the culture of the company as well.
yeah, absolutely. We have had several retire recently that were with us from conception.
Right.
But it's and we're actively pursuing youth as well to kind of learn and
Right.
and fill those
Learn the
voids.
trade.
That's really important, and especially in our industry.
Right.
You look around, you go to all these businesses, and everybody's older.
Right. Right. Well, what's next for Gulf Armor? What do you have in the pipeline? Where do you see in the next 5 years? Anything new?
Just branching out more towards the Santa Rosa Beach area, getting in with the architects and just getting our product out there more, along with the QuickShip program that Taylor was talking about earlier.
Yeah.
That's something we're trying to spearhead and get that going, to have material done ahead of time so we can get a door done in a quick fashion.
That reminds me of something I saw, that you guys can do a multi-species customization. So you could have one type of wood on the outside of the door and a different type of wood on the inside, which is really
Interior
nice for
designers
designers. Yeah.
Yeah, we've matter of fact, we did a door not too long ago for our national convention. It was mahogany on the outside and white oak on the inside. So when you have one design on your exterior of your house and the inside is completely
Right.
different, we can match that.
That's cool.
That is cool.
Well, I am the proud owner of a Gulf Armor front door.
Oh, okay.
We went out of our way to make sure that our builder made that happen, and we've been very happy customers, and I'm glad to know you and work with you.
Good.
I know now I feel like I need to redo my door.
There you go.
We might could work that out.
Yeah.
We'd be happy to help.
All right. Well, it was great talking to you guys today and learning more about Gulf Armor, and we can't wait for people to learn more about you. Why don't you tell them how they can get in touch with you, where you are in Fort Walton, if they want to pop in?
Yeah. So we've got 3 showrooms. We've got a showroom in Santa Rosa Beach, a showroom in Fort Walton Beach, and then a showroom also in Pensacola.
Okay.
You can Google our phone number, addresses, all of that's available. And feel free to ask for me. I'll do everything I can to help.
And those showrooms are open to the general consumer, homeowner, somebody building a home, but also builders. You work directly with builders and architects and designers.
The one in Santa Rosa Beach is by appointment only, but the other 2 are walk in the door.
Okay, great. Lots of options.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us today.
Thank y'all.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Of course. Want to grow your network and your business? Join Contractors Connect, the go-to networking group for professionals in the building industry. For just $400 a year, members get 4 complimentary meetup tickets per year, a featured spot in our online directory, visibility at every Contractors Connect event, and more. Whether you're a contractor, vendor, or service pro, there's a place for you here. Join today at contractors-connect.com/memberships, and let's build something great together. Now back to the show. All right, now let's head into our favorite part. Voices from the booth.
All right. This week we have some clips from our last event in Escambia.
First up is Kelly, our new marketing coordinator at Bespoke Consulting.
Yeah, so Kelly is talking with Lindsay about membership benefits.
All right, let's listen.
Hey everyone, I'm Lindsay and I've got Kelly, our newest bee, with me tonight. We want to just tell you guys a little bit about membership and why it's such a great opportunity and how you can get involved and kind of what you get when you become a member of Contractors Connect. So, Kelly, you want to tell us a little bit about the benefits?
Yeah, absolutely. These membership packages are stock full of everything you can think of that you need, from marketing to opportunities to be at these events. You get complimentary tickets in your package. You get sponsored blog posts. You get to be on our website under our membership directory. Your logo displayed at all of these events.
Yep.
A really cool swag bag.
Yeah. And I know that members also get the opportunity to market their event. So if your company is hosting an event, for example, we'll put that up on our website for you to connect with our network and to get more attendance at those events. So it's just a great opportunity all around, and we would love to have you as a member. If you'd like more information, you can find that on our website, through our social media, or you can talk to one of us at any time.
Yeah.
So
Awesome.
Thanks so much.
It's lots of fun. So we hope to have you be part of the team soon.
Absolutely. See you guys soon. Thanks.
All right. I'm excited about Kelly. She's got a great marketing background. She's a great addition to the team.
She is fitting in very well.
Yep. So if you become a member, Kelly will be the one making sure that everything goes according to plan.
All right, so next up, we have Megan with Keller Williams.
Hello, everyone. I'm Lindsay. I'm here at Contractors Connect in Escambia County. I've got Megan from Keller Williams.
Yes.
Awesome. I hear it's your first time. What brought you out tonight?
So I actually joined a networking group, and there was a roofer. He works with Guy Brothers, Danny Weaver, and he was like, "Hey, I went to this awesome, networking event," and so he told me about it, and I was like, "Wait, let me find out where this is." And so I looked up literally last Thursday, and I'm like, "Oh, their next event is this Thursday."
Yeah,
so
awesome.
I got the ticket, and here I am.
That's perfect. Well, we are so glad to have you, and we do events in Escambia Bay and Walton County.
Okay.
We've even got a event coming up in Okaloosa. It'll be a pop-up Contractors Connect.
Yes.
And we've got Contract Her, which is going to be a Women in Construction Built to Lead Summit. So that's going to be really exciting in August, and would love to see you there. But
Awesome.
Thanks so much for joining us tonight.
Yes, thank you.
Well, I guess we need to thank Danny Weaver.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you for the referral, Guy Roofing.
All right, that was great. Calling all women in construction, this is your moment to build boldly. Join us for the Built to Lead Women in Construction Summit, happening August 21st at the Emerald Grand in Destin, Florida. This one-day event brings together industry leaders for powerful keynotes, breakout sessions, and real talk about leadership, growth, and opportunity in the building world. Space is limited, so grab your ticket now at contractors-connect.com/contracther. Let's break ground together. All right, that's a wrap on this week's episode. I hope everyone enjoyed learning more about Gulf Armor doors. I sure did. And we want to thank our sponsor for the episode, Builders FirstSource.
Yes, and if you want to see these doors in person, you can swing by the Builders FirstSource millwork location in Fort Walton Beach, and they have a beautiful showroom.
Yep. All right, so please remember to follow us wherever you get your podcast, and also on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, and you'll see all of our reels and behind-the-scenes footage.
Yes, thank you so much for listening.
See you next Tuesday. Thanks for tuning into Trade Talk, powered by Contractors Connect, where construction pros connect, share, and grow.
If you enjoyed today's episode, be sure to like and subscribe, leave a review, and share it with your crew.
Until next time,
Stay sharp
stay safe.
and keep building.